In this far-off, futuristic tale, surveillance and censorship has become so commonplace that people are willing to get brain implants for it. That'll never happen. Our story begins with a woman, Marie, plaguing a soon-to-be baby with the never-ending torment of consciousness. And there she is, but hold on a second. The doctors are crowding around the baby.
Oh God, oh God.
Turns out, everything is fine. This woman just has no chill. I feel bad for her kid. Fast forward a bit, and the mom is at a park with her now 3-year-old, Sarah. As Maria speaks to another mom, Sarah spots a little kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Sorry, I can't help myself. Anyway, Sarah's mom calls out for her, but she doesn't respond. After a few moments, panic sets in, and it's not long before a neighborhood-wide search has taken place. Fortunately, this man spots Sarah. Apparently, she had chased the kitty all the way to the train tracks. And I would have done the same. Following this incident, Sarah's mom decides to take drastic measures, like implanting a chip in your child's brain level of drastic. Where'd you learn that? The Mark Zuckerberg Handbook for Raising Children? She pays a visit to Archangel, an experimental new service offering this functionality. They plop Sarah down on a chair, throw up some awful cartoons, and somehow get a needle in her without any screams.
That's it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way. I can tell you right now that this is the most unrealistic thing that's going to happen this entire episode. Guaranteed. The Archangel employee shows off some of the chip's functionality. You got GPS, vitals, and a live feed of everything your child sees. There's even a nifty little filter that censors any troubling imagery. The woman switches out the cartoons for something a little more traumatizing and demos the tech. Wow, that's really something. At home, Marie and her dad talk about the decision.
You know, back in my day, we just let the kids do whatever the heck they wanted.
Boomer moment, am I right? No, just kidding. Technology is seriously ruining the youth and I fear for our survival as a species. Okay, back to happy thoughts. Marie and Sarah play hide and seek. I'd imagine this is how Mark does it with his kids. One day, while Marie is at work, Sarah paints along with her granddad.
That's the way.
Suddenly, he collapses, but the stress-inducing sight is blurred away. Sarah can't even hear what he's saying. Fortunately, Marie receives an alert and spots that her dad is having a stroke. She rushes home and he lives to see another day. Then, we cut to Sarah on the swing set and fast forward a few years. Remember Grandpa? He tried the Mr. Beast Buried Alive challenge and absolutely smashed the record. Now smash that like button to pay respect. Just kidding. Damn, Sarah can't even watch her mother cry. One day at school, Sarah stumbles upon a boy, Trick, showing off a shocking video he found. What is it? Okay, great, here comes the walking snitch. One of the girls assures her she doesn't want to see what's on the video, but Sarah's curiosity remains. She chats with Trick, who vividly describes the brutal events of the video. Though, as she listens on, he becomes blurred and his voice is left muffled to her ears. At home, Sarah tries to draw saucy images, but they become blurred. Feeling frustrated, she sharpens her pencil and pricks her finger. That too is censored. Then, Marie receives an alert and rushes upstairs to check on her. Damn, okay. An enraged Sarah lashes out and her mother retaliates by taking her to a shrink. He shows Sarah some images depicting violence, but she doesn't understand what she's seeing. She thinks it's just people talking. Her mother questions if she's on the spectrum, but the doctor declines. No ma'am, we've actually gone ahead and tried to do the excited little hands test and she definitely don't got the yacht. The man instead posits that perhaps it's due to the experimental and now banned chip in her brain that's censoring everything she sees. Huh? You really think so? Marie comes around to that being the culprit, disables the filter, and stores the tablet away. Alright Sarah, today you're gonna be alone. No filters, and I won't be watching. Sarah's quite scared to know that her mother won't be there in case anything happens, but nonetheless, she embarks out into the real world, uncensored for the first time. A mere barky boy sends Sarah into panic, and she almost gets run over. Meanwhile, Marie can't help but be nervous, so she compulsively checks in on her daughter once more. We can see through the GPS that she got to school just fine. Feeling ashamed of herself, Marie stashes the tablet in the attic. At school, Sarah spots the aftermath of Trick getting his ass beat. As he walks off in defeat, they lock eyes. Later, she sits with him and talks about it.
Never seen a bus slip before?
Well, my mom took away the filter, so yeah, first time. Excited at the revelation, Trick shows her all kinds of videos. Somehow, this doesn't traumatize her, and we fast forward again to high school. Damn, Sarah is one gargantuan teenager. This actor is like 30, man. Anyway, we catch her at school once more where she spots a grown-up Trick in a sussy van. Apparently, he's a delivery man. Him and his boys invite Sarah and her friend Riley to hang out at night. At home, Sarah tells her mom she's going to be back home late tonight because she's doing a movie night with her girlfriends. Of course, that couldn't be further from the truth, and she's instead hanging out with Trick. Meanwhile, Marie is keeping busy with one of her old patients.
Sometime next week.
Wow, she's so dedicated to her job. Respect. On the way home, Marie can't help but notice that Sarah ain't picking up. She begins to call all the other parents and realizes that movie night was a lie. Panicked as ever, she checks Sarah's room, but she isn't there. With no other option, Marie visits the attic and pulls out the cursed tablet. She plugs it in and within moments boots it up. And that's how you know what you're watching is fake. Chargers ain't that good. Once it's on, she checks the GPS and sees Sarah at the lake. Fearing the worst, she turns on the camera and... oh, alrighty then. We cut to inside the van when...
FBI, open up!
My mom knows I'm not at Riley's.
uh-oh, party's over. Sarah heads home and lovingly greets her mother, still believing that everything is fine. As time passes on, Sarah continues to hang out with her friends. But all the meanwhile, her mother knows exactly what's going on. One day, Sarah and Trick get to chatting about his job. Her curiosity grows, so he shows her.
You sure it's not sugar?
This is salt. Don't ask any more questions. Suddenly, Marie gets an alert about Sarah's elevated heart rate. Upon inspection, she sees that her daughter is eating salt with her nose. Yeah, I think it's stupid too. That's not how you eat it, and that's not okay. Later, Marie takes action, visiting Trick at his job. You stay away from my daughter, you hear me? What are you talking about, ma'am? Oh, you want to play dumb? I got it all on tape. Wow, oh my god, you still have that chip in her? You betcha. Absolutely shook, Trick complies with Marie's demands. Sarah tries to reach out to him, but fearing the wrath of Karen, he doesn't reply. It's not long before her mental health is in the dumps. One day, she decides to pay a visit to Trick. Why are you doing this to me? Knowing Sarah's mother could very well be watching, Trick breaks things off. I'm into guys now. We can't be together. A devastated Sarah walks off before beginning to feel disoriented. Still watching, her mom knows exactly what this means. Marie heads to a pharmacy and the next morning we can see her adding a little extra spice to Sarah's morning smoothie. At school, Sarah's symptoms worsen before she runs off to get intimate with the toilet. Oh honey, that was the EC pill that did that. The what? Emergency contraception. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. What? Sarah rushes home and inspects the garbage, finding the package for said pill. This could only mean one thing. She runs upstairs to confirm her suspicions. Upon finding the tablet, she skims through and sees that her mom's been watching her with Trick this entire time. Soon, her mother returns home and spots the mess.
Sarah?
She heads upstairs and finds the tablet. Upon looking through Sarah's eyes, Marie sees herself.
You watched me.
What can I say? TV got boring. Fortunately for me, Sarah accidentally flips the filter back on, so this gruesome display is advertiser friendly. Poggers. Then, the filter comes off and Sarah inspects her handiwork. She'll walk this one off. And look at that, she does. Marie wakes up to find a shattered tablet before getting up to search for her daughter. Images of Sarah flash before her eyes as she comes to terms with the fact that her daughter may now be gone forever. We stay grinding, guys. Thanks for all the support. We are almost to where we used to be, and I think soon we're going to surpass it.